This is a review of the Roborock Saros Z70's cleaning performance for carpets and hard floors. In addition to its gripping arm, the Saros Z70 also features a new single brush design that includes bristle and hair cutting elements. To test carpet cleaning under real-life conditions and over the long term, I use certified test dust. This is also used by testing institutes and simulates household dust. For my standardized test, I use 3 different types of carpet. First, a red carpet with a very dense 2-centimeter long pile, onto which 10 grams of test dust are applied and then embedded as shown. Then a carpet with a very soft 2-centimeter long pile, which was also soiled with 10 grams of test dust as described above. Finally, I test a dirt mat, which is soiled with only 5 grams of the test dust, but is also tested with a spot-on soiling of 10 grams of bird sand. The test was done with the maximum suction level selectable. Also, carpet boost is enabled if available, since some models can boost even higher as the maximum selectable suction. With the exception of the red carpet, all carpets were cleaned in a checkerboard pattern, that is, with horizontal and vertical lines. The red carpet was only cleaned in horizontal lines because the pile is oriented, and cleaning with vertical lines negatively impacts cleaning performance with this type of dirt. It was weighed after 7 and 14 cleaning strokes. The dirt mat test ended after 7 cleaning strokes, as I believe this type of carpet is manually cleaned more often. All tests were performed 3 times. The middle result is shown. However, due to the test design, all 3 runs usually show the same result. Let's take a look at how the Saros Z70 compares to its in-house competitors. When cleaning the dirt mat, the Z70 outperforms the Saros 10R in Cravo Curve with 90% sand removal, but falls significantly short in removing the test dust, with a pickup of only 36%. Overall, however, all the results listed here aren't particularly good, as we'll see later. Unfortunately, I haven't yet tested a Roborock S7 with this type of dirt. But I've already tested it on the soft blue carpet, and here a Roborock S7 beats a Saros Z70. The Saros Z70 delivered the worst result of any Roborock in my test so far, picking up only 42% of the test dust. A Saros 10R and a Roborock S7 are both clearly ahead here, with exactly the same results. Even a Cravo Curve cleans better than a Saros Z70. But even here, the results shown are more in the mid to low range. On the difficult-to-clean red carpet, the Saros Z70 performs just as poorly as the Saros 10R, with a total pickup of just 22%. Only the Cravo Curve performs worse in this category among Roborock robots. A Roborock S7 is significantly ahead of a Saros Z70, mainly thanks to its better cleaning head. Carpet fiber tearing isn't a particular problem with the Z70. It only removes minimal fibers, so it didn't affect the final result. This sometimes looked worse, especially with some iRobot devices. Let's now look at the results in comparison to other manufacturers. It should be noted that, depending on the manufacturer, some robots perform better than the ones listed here. Details can be found in their respective test videos. Overall, it's clear that the Saros Z70 isn't a good vacuum cleaner when it comes to carpet cleaning. An AEG RX 9.2 or Dyson Vis Nav are unreachably ahead here. But even mediocre models from iRobot and Dream are clearly ahead depending on the test. What worked well, mainly due to its bristles, at least in my test scenario with this short pile mat, was fiber removal. 0.015 grams of viscose was applied to the carpet. The Z70 needed 2 sweeps to completely remove the fibers. Not quite the same level as iRobot models with dual rollers, which only require 1 sweep, but on the other hand, the Z70 doesn't have such an aggressive roller design. Last but not least, we come to the hard floor test. Here too, I use special certified test dust that simulates typical hard floor and grout dust. An amount of 0.45 gram of test dust is applied, and the robots are allowed to clean the area 8 times at the maximum suction level. After these 8 cleaning passes, the surface is checked with a microfiber cloth. For robots with a mopping function, if the surface is not clean, a double cleaning is performed in mopping mode only. In the case of vacuum-only robots, they are allowed to clean the area with 4 more passes. After these passes, the surface is checked again, and the grouts are also checked. As we can see here, the cleaning performance regarding dust isn't particularly good. But what we're seeing here is the same performance we're used to from many other robot vacuums, such as the 505 Combo, the Dream X50, or even the Saros 10R. This doesn't have much to do with vacuuming. However, there are robots that can easily remove this dust just by vacuuming. My conclusion: a gimmick. Due to its design, the cleaning performance suffers even more, even though Roborock likes to say otherwise in its Q&A. Whether you believe this is up to you. There will probably be 1 or 2 more videos about the robotic arm, as well as a more detailed video about the hard floor test and better vacuuming robots. Thanks for watching. As always, like and subscribe if you like. Other support options like Ko-Fi are linked in the description. That's all.